Our lesson for today is to use a variety of transition words, phrases, and clauses to convey sequence and signal shifts from one time frame or setting to another. Yesterday, we filled out the action and detail box in our plot planner. Today, we're focusing on transitions. So, looking at my story, I spoke yesterday of how because she's going to be going to a football game, I know that it's going to take place in the fall. So that's where I want to start. So the first action is she's walking home. Brittany stops and waits for the cat to go away. A branch falls. So this happens at the same time. I'm going to say it's a Friday because I want her to go to the football game, and this one is the same day. Again, same day, not a lot of time passes. Maybe I'll have this be Saturday, and then this is the same. So for transitions, you're just looking at how much time has passed within your story. Now that we have our whole plot planner filled out, we can start writing our story. But the great thing about a plot planner is that you don't have to start at the beginning. And a lot of times people have a hard time starting that intro. Like, how am I going to start this scene of Brittany walking home from school? Maybe you have an idea for what you want to do for the first scene, but maybe there's another scene that stands out more to you. I like this scene, so I'm going to start by writing that scene. In the scene, Brittany is sleeping, and she wakes up to feel the cat sitting on her chest, staring down at her. And she's going to scream and jump up and then notice that there's smoke in the room. So I'm going to start by saying my dream, how about I tossed and turned all night. Dreaming up all the terrible things that could happen to me. This shows that she's still worried about the cat and that the cat's on her mind. Next, I want her to feel the cat on her chest. A nightmare beast was pressing hard. Chest. He was just about to lean in when I woke up. I blinked a few times, clearing the sleep out of my eyes. When my vision came into focus, I realized two glowing eyes were staring down at me. So in this, I'm trying to get that visual. You want those details so that people can picture what it is you're talking about. And if you don't do it the first time you're writing, you can always add them in later. Like, I'm doing this the first time, I'll go back and read through my paragraph and see if there's anything else I can add. I could see the outline of two pointy ears. It was the black cat. Now, some people may put an exclamation point there. because they think it adds excitement. I think exclamation points are overused in writing. Instead, you should make it exciting with your words rather than with your punctuation. I immediately jumped up, knocking the cat to the floor. It landed on its feet, of course, and meowed at me. I jumped back, stumbling over piles of clothing. On my floor. I continued to back away, and the cat continued to move towards me. It was silly, I know. What could a cat do to me? But my fear had taken over. I backed up to the wall, the cat slowly approaching, but that was when I noticed that there was a haze in my room, a smoky haze. I breathed in deeply and began to cough. Alright, so that's the scene. Next I would have her follow the cat out of the room and then get her parents out. But this is all I'm going to write for now. Eventually I'll write each scene and then piece them together.